Lindsay Hunters, how you doing? This is Pie Guy Alba.
And this is MKT Kid.
And welcome to the Ninja Tour 2.0. So before we get into the video, we're going to do what we normally do. And we've also, we've done our multiplayer pipes and we've got some token pipes and all that kind of stuff. And we've got gold pass gifts to open up. We've obviously done a wee bit I've obviously done a wee bit on my account, as you could probably see. We ain't going to talk about ranking.
No,
we're definitely not going to talk about ranking.
No.
But I have to say, on my ranking this week in my account, which is Pie Guy Alba, one of the content creators made an appearance, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
Who was it?
Antiliv, and it was on his free-to-play account.
And I'm so ashamed to say that Antilev's free-to-play account had better loadouts than I did on my gold account. So I didn't get the gold pipe, guys. You didn't get the gold pipe on your account. But anyway, congratulations to Antilev, because I went and actually looked. I did actually go in and look at his account, and he was very, very lucky that the 3 people that he needed to be on top line and triple capped were probably the only 3 people that he's got triple capped on that account. so well done, Antilev, because I know how it feels to play a free-to-play account, and sometimes, you know, your dice is rolling, mate, and you get all the things in the right place. He did score 112,000 on the second week ranked.
I know.
What did we do? We only managed, what, 104?
Yeah.
But we had like level 3 carts and level 3 gliders that we weren't going to be putting tickets on.
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, before we talk about the tour and how wonderful the tour is, we're going to do the usual. We're going to play a wee bit of music. We're going to pull some pipes. We're going to open up the gold gifts, and then we're going to come back and speak to you. Alrighty? Hey guys, welcome back. So that was the pipe pulls. Obviously not as good as the last ones that we had, wasn't it not? But you can't win them all, I guess. You can't win them all. I hope you're enjoying Ninja Hideaway Tour. You know,
Yeah.
V2. Initial thoughts on it are I love the course selection.
Yes, definitely.
I've actually loved the course selection for the last 3 tours. It's been really good to see the buffs. There was 300 odd buffs on the last tour, and it was good to see Luigi's Raceway and all that coming back again. And it's, do you know, I can't even remember the last time that I played Koopa Troopa Beach, the normal version of Koopa Troopa Beach.
I don't know.
And it's good. It's good to see some really old favourites coming back on top line. It's good to see Santa Bowser coming back. It's good to see the grand old ladies, Peach Vacation coming back.
Yeah.
It's good to see, and last tour as well with Royal Raceway, it was good to see PGP coming back.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And it's good to see Wee Dry Bones
Yeah.
and Gob.
Yes.
King Gold Bob, that we say in our household, Gob.
Gob.
King Gob. He was the guy, he probably is still my favourite character.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
blame you. He's awesome. He's awesome.
I love Meowser, I love Pinja, but there's just something about, I remember pulling, I think it's the nostalgia for pulling for Gob when he came out,
Yeah.
and he just became so meta for so long, and he still is, you know. And you know, you're probably going to reach a point where maybe the gold me suit will overtake him, but I'll tell you something. I will tell you something. Even if the gold me suit has got 5,000 points, base points more than Gob, I'm still going to get him with Gob. He is my boy. He has been my boy for a long time. So anyway, folks, that's the trip down nostalgia lane. Where should we start? Let's start with the Gold Pass gifts.
Yes.
Right. What do we have? We have this. As you've just probably seen in the pipe pool, we have got these lovely gliders. How lovely are they?
Lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably one of the most aesthetically pleasing gliders in the game has just become goldenized.
I know. The best gold item out there.
Yeah, it possibly is.
Yes.
I am going to, everybody out there that's listening to us, I'm going to lay a £5 bet on the kid. I think these are going to be the next Golden Wings.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
If these guys were the next Golden Wings, mwah.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah, chef's kiss to everything. Starting off with 9 tracks. It's the starting off value's never all that great, but it does have some really good tracks. I'm hoping that it does. So will we move on to the next new item?
Yes.
And here we are, the second week spotlight. Tycho Drum Dasher. It's very interesting. It looks like a cross between a coconut cart and a banana master and a watermelon cart and a drum.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is quite a combination.
Yeah, definitely.
We did see this when we were playing earlier on. We did see, you know how the bots usually have all the things that you can't get in week 1 and all that.
Yeah.
Folks, what I would say is this looks as if it's a massive cart,
Yeah.
because when it was lining up on the grid, it was bigger than anything else that was on the grid. So I would just say keep a wee eye on this. It's actually it's got a not bad start, and it's got a couple of old tracks. It's got a couple of always kind of tracks that are going to reoccur. It's got a Rainbow Road. It's got a Dry Ruins, and it's got a Ninja Hideaway. And I refuse to believe anybody who said earlier on that Ninja Hideaway was only going to be a course that returned once a year. Unfortunately, it looks as if Ninja Hideaway is going to be coming back once a year.
Yeah.
So that's the unfortunate thing about it. I hope that changes in the future. But anyway, guys, let's go and look at the next new item. Next up, guys, we've got the Sakura Sports Coupe, which in Britain, where me and the kid live, you can get that for $3.99. What I find really interesting about this wee car is it's absolutely gorgeous to start off with. It looks, it looks like a flowery badwagon kind of sports coupe, kind of rainbow-esque kind of thing. They're really kind of jumping on the colours these days, aren't they? And making things like, "Whoa, look at me!" "Waka!" It's like, it's a multicoloured car. Not the biggest car, not the biggest hitbox, but the hitbox only matters when you've got a coin box guy that's in it. What I find really interesting about this car is that it has the battle course. It's got a battle course in it, which means that its usage is a lot more than anything that isn't in a multiplayer, like a battle, a battle course.
Because the battle courses are going to come back every tour.
Yeah, they're going to come back every tour. Do you know what I mean? And that's that. Again, it's got a couple of Ninja Hideaways. It's got a Rainbow Road at level 6. It's got a Dry Ruins at level 8. It's got a Ghost Valley that they always come back. Shy Guy Bazaar is, it's kind of hit and miss. If you want to invest £4 into this beautiful multicoloured car, then by all means, there's nobody stopping you. So, but yeah, it looks good. It's not. I don't think it's going to be the worst car in the world.
No.
So let's go and look at the other items. Okay, guys, it's part of the week 1 and week 2 rewards. One of the first rewards that we have is the gold hot rod. These carts are kind of medium to large. They're not the biggest, but they're not the smallest.
They're kind of medium-sized carts.
Yeah, they're okay actually. They're okay.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people when the Jade and the Red and the Dark Hot Rod came out. A lot of people thought that these carts were going to go somewhere and do something, but they didn't really kind of amount to a lot. It's got 9 starting off, guys. It's like, the gold items that have been released recently, we're waiting on the one, the one big thing, and the next big thing that you obviously need to put all your tickets onto. I don't know if this is going to be it. I don't know if it's actually that good looking a car. I think the Dark Hot Rod is a lot better looking than that.
Yeah.
If it helps you in ranked, so be it. But, I think the days of lumping tickets on things to get 25 rubies is long gone.
Yeah.
So, moving on. Next up, we have this guy. I'm not sure what you think. I think a lot of people thought that it was we were due a coin boxer, yeah.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of kind of debate whether it was is it orange, is it yellow, because it was kind of hard to tell in the trailer.
Yeah.
So, a lot of people were saying, oh, it's going to be yellow, it's going to be a coin box. I personally thought this guy was going to be a new high end. For some strange reason, even though we've had quite a few high end Shy Guys recently. I wasn't expecting this.
Yeah.
I have to be honest with you. I wasn't expecting a super, I wasn't expecting double bombs, and I wasn't expecting, that you only get one upgrade at 3 and you only get one upgrade at 6 and all that kind of stuff. So I think, regardless of what tracks he's got, I think this looks absolutely naff.
Yeah.
And-
And Nintendo have been putting more bomb characters in this year. Like,
Yeah, they
like
have.
you've been getting bomb cannons and double bombs and all that naff.
Yeah, but I know it's. I think and it's quite interesting. While you say that, while we look at that, all the new courses that have been released, there's very few high end, like top 3 skill characters
Yeah.
that are on it. I was watching a video earlier on when you were at school today. Actually,
Okay.
Pichikata has over 40 courses.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, with the Gigabombs skill. So I think, you know, obviously because you get more points when you use the lesser skills, you get a bigger boost
Yeah.
and all that, in your point bonuses. It's something that you're probably going to have to look, especially with the Mii suits.
Oh, definitely.
I think so. So anyway, guys, it's Orange Shy Guy. You know, he looks good. I don't like the blue shoes. There's something kind of Netherlands about it, maybe anti-level, kind of go, yeah, that looks like a Holland strip. But moving swiftly on. Everybody's favourite suit. Give it up for Pokey!
Pokey!
Hey! Pokey, Pokey, Pokey!
Okay.
So hot on the heels of Spike, Mii suit, we have the Pokey Mii suit. And I have to say, it does look very good. And I'm really happy that it's got the triple bananas. When I logged in this morning and I had to do my daily challenge, I was using the Pokey suit.
Yeah.
And when you look at the Pokey suit from behind and you see the face and all that, it looks amazing. It really does look amazing.
I must admit, it does look a bit creepy with those
Yeah.
soulless eyes.
Yeah. But it's starting off, ain't that great?
Yeah.
You would be expecting a wee bit better than 7 courses if you took it to 8.
Yeah.
You know, the courses, you know, there's two throwaway courses here. Daisy Hill are Ninja Hideaway RT are kind of throwaway. You know you're going to get Ghost Valley coming back and probably Dry Ruins. Hopefully.
Yes, hopefully.
We hope it doesn't turn into this kind of once a year thing where, you know, things aren't going to come about. But yeah, I think the Pokey Mii suit definitely has the potential to be one of the best Mii suit, well, the best looking Mii suit out there.
Yeah.
So let's move on, guy. So before we go and look at the ranking for the first week and second week on my account, I suppose it would probably be important to let you know what's in the shop for the first week. So there we have the Sakura Sports Coupe. We have Blue Shy Guy Ninja, who is on offer for 105 rubies. This tour looks to be quite good for Shy Guy Ninja. If you don't have anything else on the top line, there is the potential to do boomboxing using them because you have coin boxers who are on the second line. Personally, I don't have Blue Shy Guy Ninja. I tried to pull for him twice, didn't I, kid?
Yep.
Never got him, and quickly realised that his courses were being eaten up by coin boxers and other top skill drivers. So there is absolutely no point in me getting Blue Shy Guy Ninja at this point in the game. So I will not be getting Blue Shy Guy Ninja. The Jade Hot Rod, again, we spoke about it earlier. There was a lot of talk in the community that these carts were going to be really good. The Jade Hot Rod hasn't been, and if you're going to spend 70 rubies on something, I would suggest you spend it on a Mii suit or something like that, because the Jade Hot Rod ain't going to do nothing for you guys. Pichikata, right, we spoke about it previously. This girl has over 40 courses. I can speak from experience, and the kid can speak from experience, that we have taken characters who have not been top shelf skills to level 6 when level 6 was still a thing, you know, when that was still the ceiling. Probably the most famous of them being was Black Birdo with the bomb cannon, and I cannot remember how many coin frenzies that character gave us and how many times she saved us on ranked. So because of how Nintendo have changed the bonus structures for lesser skills, because the lesser skills get more bonus than the top skills. They do it with the gliders and they do it with the drivers.
Yeah.
So it might be actually, guys, worthwhile investing in this girl just purely because of the coverage. And if you manage to get 3 coin frenzies from her, you know, there's nothing more that you can say about that. So as we were talking about earlier on, especially with the Mii suits, with the lesser skills, with the Mii suits and the bigger bonus points, it may be something that you want to look into. But definitely, if you're just looking for top course coverage and you're wanting something to put your tickets on, Peach Yukata would be a very good, viable option to do that.
Yeah. I have a question for you. Are you going to invest more into Peach Yukata since you've got her?
Well, we'll talk about that actually when we go through the ranked, because she is my only top shelf driver for one of the tracks. So I think there's a very good possibility that I might actually invest into her, because she's come up in a few of my tracks.
Yeah.
And I've tried to, I'm looking at other options, but then I'm thinking to myself, why should I look for other options when, like, Birdo Black and Fire Rosalina, for example, back in the day, we won ranked with those characters. Same with Tanuki Rosalina, who, funnily enough, is there. Tanuki Rosalina, gave us coin frenzy after coin frenzy after coin frenzy.
Yeah.
When level 6 was a thing. And as you can see on my account, I've got her level 6 click 1. But she's another one of these characters that's getting eaten up by, like, Giant Banana, Lucky 7 and the Mii characters with the bigger base points.
Yeah, which is a shame.
It is a shame. I'm a traditionalist. I like to think of myself as a traditionalist. And if I could, there might come a day where I will take Tanuki Rosalina up to 7, because I have had Tanuki Leaf, like, how you look at the boom boxes. Well, I can't count how many times I've had a Leaf box. So it's the same thing. And what they did when they made the upgrades was they made the Leaf go out further.
Yeah.
Kind of like a boomerang, but I don't think it extended as far as a boomerang. But the Tanuki Leaf went out further.
Yeah.
And I could control it, you could control it, so it was just a thing, the Tanuki Leaf doesn't bother me. So anyway, guys, that a wee bit of conversation, but that's week 1, and there's Kitsune Luigi talking about Super Leaf. So yeah, there's the Spike Mii suit, there's the yellow Giant Banana Mii suit, and yeah, I think we're going to have a serious discussion about that.
Yeah. The
Talking Shop is kind of like back to the Talking Shop. Whatever's in the Talking Shop doesn't really bother me.
Yeah.
What's there is there. What's more important to me in the Talking Shop is the rubies and the coins.
Yeah.
So, anything else is a bonus. And I am starting to see tickets now appearing in my shop. It's not high-end tickets, but I'm getting normal tickets and I'm getting super tickets, because I used all my tickets to get as many things. I haven't got everything leveled up to level 8 just now, but I am starting to see tickets every day, and hopefully, as each tour goes past, and I'm leveling everything else up. I think I've got all the normal. I think I've got nearly all the normals up. So it's just mainly the supers. It's the super carts that are kind of more, pressing. But yeah, guys, I've only got 3 tickets in the shop this week.
Yeah, and going back to the Misits, there is no special offer Misit this tour.
Is there not?
No.
Apart from Pokey.
Yes, correct.
I never noticed that, actually. You're absolutely right, son.
Which is a bit strange.
Yeah, it is a wee bit.
Yeah.
So, I think, have we covered everything apart from ranked?
Yes, I think so. Yep.
Okie dokie. So, we're going to take you through the Pai Guy Alba ranked. We did a wee bit on the multiplayer,
Yes.
and we were doing it today. But this is a ranked, folks, and I hope your ranked works out for you for the next 2 tours. So, we've got Bob, Gob, and we have this, and we have this.
The Sakura Origami.
Which is just all over the
Dynamite.
place, and it's insane.
I know.
It's the number one. When you look at all the content creators over the past, maybe 3-4 months, Sakura Origami has been number 1, or it's felt like it's been top 3 all the time.
Yeah.
And it just seems to be getting the buffs. So if you can get this glider, guys, and put all your tickets into it, mine will be level 7 by the end of this tour, because I've just made a decision on it. So second track, Larry's going to be going to 6. The Rambi Runner, which strangely enough I'm really glad got the buff the last time that the wee track was out. That will probably be going to 6, because I've got so many tickets on it, so it's a thing. And I believe I'm going to take this guy to 4. So there you go, guys. I'm going to have a 664 on that. Dry Runes. As we spoke about earlier on, there she is, the girl, the hostess with the mostess. The girl with the boo mask in her hair is Peach Yukata. Now, what I was talking about earlier on was what I was doing earlier on when I seen Peach Yukata, and I was looking for other options. I'm still looking for options on this. These guys here, these last 3 guys here aren't an option. Possibly Luigi, because he's got triple bananas. I might buy the yellow Misit
Okay. Yeah.
for the giant banana. However, I've played Dry Runes,
Oh.
and it is not a giant banana track. It's too wide.
Yeah.
It's too long. It's got too many paths through it.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to stick with Peach Yukata for this one.
Okay.
So as we move on in week 2.
You forgot to check the cars and gliders.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad you're here. We've got a 7 red off-roader, and that's what it was. That's superb, man. What a buff.
I know, what a
And
buff.
what a buff for the Waluigi Super Glider.
The Wario glider.
Is it the Wario one?
Yeah, the Wario.
So it is, I can see his moustache.
I think Waluigi's the purple, kind of.
Which, that's a purple one.
I thought it was kind of like pink, dark pink or something.
Dark pink?
Yes! dark pink.
Right, you were correct anyway, it was a Wario wing. But it's good to see that there's a wee, cup boost. But why has it got a cup boost? It didn't say anything about it there. Am I missing something?
Yeah. Like, let me... Oh!
Right.
So see, like, when you go on to that's all its permanent track. So see, Dry Runes, that's the permanent track, so that's its permanent. That is his cut boosts.
Right.
So
yes, I see it. Yeah, I
Wario-
see it now.
Yeah, the Wario Wing has Dry Runes forever.
Do you know something? I never seen that when I first went onto it. I was like, where is it? And I was like, all right, okay. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for being shot down with me.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm an old guy. I'm getting dodery in my old age. But yeah, going back to the point, there has been things like super items that have been getting buffed
Yeah.
recently,
Yeah.
which I think is really, really good because,
it's good for free-to-play players.
But not just that. It's good for me because I like these items. Some of these super items and like some of the super gliders and some of the super carts, especially like the super drivers like Orange Yoshi and all that were getting the buffs. I like these guys. I would like to use these guys, and when I go into ranked, I look at some of these items and I go, it's like, see when I'm playing and we're not doing ACR or anything like that, right? Do you know back in the days when Abdallah was doing his videos and he used to grind on the items that weren't getting used in ranked and all that to get their points up? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he would go and do a race with characters that weren't getting used just to get their points up.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what Yoshi does, like with his multiplayer tournaments.
Yeah. Aye, exactly. So that's what I do.
Yeah.
I go and use these items in different combinations because, like, when you're going for ACR and you're going for ranked, you tend to use the same things over and over and over again, which makes all of the brilliant things kind of redundant. And I'm trying to make things not redundant.
Yeah.
So when I go and do a course, I'm not necessarily looking for the highest score. I'm actually just looking for different combinations of things that I actually like that I can't use in rank because they're not high enough.
Yeah.
So it's good to see. I think it's good to see. And Nintendo, if you're listening, put more super items onto just randomly onto the top line.
Yeah.
I think it's a wonderful thing. So I'm glad you took me back to that. So are we all right to go into the second meet ranked?
Yes.
Which is for me a lot better because I've got better loadouts. Gold Misu. Yeah. And I feel really bad about the Gold Dribonza because he was my guy for a long time as well before Golden Bob came along.
Yeah.
And I still love Gold Dribonza. He's just he's my wee dude. So yeah, the cards here are getting interesting. There's the Dark Hot Rod, Silver Way, Silver King. But we are going to begin in with the Jukebox Dude and the Sakura again. And, there's my Goomba.
Yep.
That's my... In fact, I'm not going to begin in. I'm going to begin in with the Golden Wings.
Oh.
Forgot all about that. But there's the Goomba. There's the Goomba that I told you guys in the last video. Pump it all in. Pump it in. Pump it in. Because it's going to be the next great one. If it's not the gold bear masks.
Yeah. True.
And then if Ghost Valley wasn't enough. Dun dun
Dun,
dun. We have the gold me suit again. And do you know what's really great about that? Daisy Ty got another buff.
I know.
She's just insane as well. Absolutely bonkers. The only car that I would ever need on any course is a Cactar.
Ooh.
And then you've got the fuzzy battery. This is one that we need to keep an eye on, by the way. The fuzzy battery with another buff. This is one that we need to keep an eye on as well,
The builder.
which is the yellow hard hat. So yeah, this is a lot of a lot of the content creators are like, we need to kind of seriously have a look at this thing. It's got a lot of overlap with other things like with the red Mario hat as well, but I don't have any of them. I'm going to have to look into that. But anyway, we don't need to worry about these things because we have a level 6 record set, which has served me so well for so long. And then, guys, lastly but not least, we have Pinja, who is that's my guy. And we've got the old cat, the old black Turbo Birdo. And we have this beautiful thing. So that's my setup. I've got 3 clicks. I think I've got 3 clicks to 7. Yeah, 3 clicks to 7 for the Starry Great Sale. I'm probably going to take the Starry Great Sale up because I've been threatening it for so long. One of my favourite gliders. Absolutely. If anything was going to take over from the Black Great Sale, it was the Starry Great Sale.
Yeah.
Because it was just, and that's the thing about these old things that I like coming back, is that if you invested in them early enough, they're going to come back. It's like Airship Fortress is like Gob.
Yeah.
That's Gob territory. And even Pinja is on Airship Fortress. Starry Great Sail's on Airship Fortress and all that as well. And it's just such a meta glider. And when all these courses come back, it's just like, it's like hallelujah. Because you don't need to spend any tickets on anything.
Yeah.
You don't need to do anything because you've done it like last year.
Yeah.
But they're all going to come back. And even if the Sakura origami glider goes away for a wee while, you can't, if you get it up high enough, and if you've got it level 7 and you've triple capped it, it's always going to come back. Yeah. So then you can put your resources on something else. But anyway, folks, that'll end up 7. So I'll end up with a 7, a 6 and a 7. So I'm a lot more confident about week 2 than I am week 1. But, that's how it goes. So, is there anything you want to say, wee dude, before we go? We've covered everything, haven't we?
Yes, I have. Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we're on, no, we haven't covered everything. Expert challenges.
Oh, yes.
What do we think about that? Let's talk about that quickly for 2 minutes before we go.
Yeah.
Right. Talk about some of the challenges, because you started playing Halloween first year.
Yes.
Right? Was I New Year?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Talk about some of the expert challenges that we had to do.
Well, now just thinking back to those challenges, they were quite hard, weren't they?
Yeah, they were.
They were like 500 red shell hits,
Yep.
then like 1,000 red shell hits.
Do you know the one that really got me?
What?
Crash over the line.
Oh, yes. I still do that to this day, still thinking it's a challenge.
Yeah. Yeah. You folks, if you've never experienced that challenge, you really don't know how hard it is to get 1 star for someone to hit you over the line as you crossed in first place or second place or whatever it was, right? But you used to get stars for crash over the line and all that, and you're like, wow, how are we going to do that? And you know, they've got it in the red challenges now. It was like evade, you know, a blue shell by using a mushroom. There was ones that used to be you had to get a super horn.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It was so tough. Those challenges were really, really rough back in the day. You've got no idea how hard it was.
I know.
And that was back in the days when there was 3 high ends and 100 pipe. And the odds were just, when I think back about those times, it's like, you know, I don't understand how everybody's complaining about the game right now. Well, do you know what? I remember when it was a lot tougher, and it was a lot tougher to get stars, and it was a lot tougher to get things. I mean, there was times where we actually just couldn't get the challenges.
Yeah.
When we first started out, we couldn't get the challenge cards, and even working up through the original tier cards.
Yeah.
Was really rough. Even getting something to level 6. Remember, you know, one of the original Ruby cards was you've got to take a driver to level 6 or something like that, or a glider or a cart. I can't really remember.
Yeah.
When you weren't getting any tickets.
Yeah.
You know, there was no tickets in the game. There was no rubies in the game. There was no coins in the game because nothing was maxed out.
Yeah.
So I wonder, it would be quite interesting to see if the expert cards are going to go back.
I don't even want to think about that. I mean, I think it would be quite easier for me now because, as a wee joke, see, like, if the bots are way behind me, see if I have a banana, I just throw it forward and it lands right on the line, so I just, as a joke, go over the line spinning.
See, that's one of the things that you can do as well. I think, but can you imagine if one of the expert challenges was to get a bullet bill frenzy in multiplayer, to get a lightning frenzy in multiplayer?
Well, that's going to be so tough because we only get mushrooms.
We only get mushrooms. All the bots get mushrooms and bullet bills, and all the bots get bullet bills and lightning. But when I'm in 6th and 7th, all I get is 2 mushrooms and a coin. Thank you. So yeah. I think I know an easy way to get out of that problem, by the way. I'm going to change my name to a Chinese name.
Telephone then they'll give you like...
They'll give me lightning frenzies and bullet bill frenzies all the time.
Oh, that'd be funny.
But, so we've probably forgot something again.
Yeah, the next me suit.
Because that's just us.
The next me suit.
Well, the next me suit is a pair of teeth.
Yeah, a dentist tour.
So it is the dentist tour with a pair of teeth.
I was drowning in teeth.
Aye, and the next me suit's going to come out with a pair of teeth with braces on because they need straightened. Oh dear, the shark tour.
The shark tour, yeah.
A shark with braces on.
I can not imagine that.
And he didn't want to pay for the braces, so he ate the dentist.
I wonder how that would be. Shy Guy.
Yeah, I wonder who the sharks are. Is it the same as the whales? Is it the same as the whales? I don't know. Right, anyway, folks, that's we're 52 minutes in. If you listen to this, I hope you enjoyed it. It's just an old dad and his boy sitting talking about Nintendo things and doing pipe pulls and all that. So once we open up all the cups, guys, MKT Kids going to do a video of all the new courses, and because we never managed to do it the last time, we are going to take videos of the Ninja Hideaways. And I have to say, before we go, Dry Runes, kids, what do you think about it?
Chef's kiss.
The chef's kiss, absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
The soundtrack is superb.
Yes.
And the look of it is absolutely brilliant. As I say, it's got multiple lines. The aesthetics of it is beautiful. Carlos85 did a kind of run through this morning of it where he was panoramically looking at the views as you go around the course. He wasn't interested in winning or anything like that. And I have to say, guys, it's one of the most aesthetically beautiful courses that I think I've ever played on. The best course that we've ever played on is
Ninja Hideaway.
Yeah. So to have those courses back, to have those courses in the same tour is absolutely phenomenal.
Yes.
So anyway, guys, hope you love the tour. Hope you... Oh, just a wee word of warning again before I go. The way it looks, from early projections, if you're going for ACR this tour, because of all the coin boxes and because you're getting tokens from causing people to crash, so they're not coming out of the coin box, you're looking at 1.7 to 1.8 million to get in the top 1,000. So that's just a wee thought for you. Because there's coin boxers everywhere and you don't need to grind out the token shop to do it. So
should I go for ACR?
It's entirely up to you, kid.
Get a little Blue Ninja Shy Guy ACR badge.
Yeah, and that is actually something that we didn't talk about. The ACR badge is superb. It's got Blue Ninja Shy Guy on it. I'm sure everybody's seen it by now.
Yeah, I don't know if that Ninja Shy Guy has been on a badge before. I don't know.
I don't think he has. Possibly First Ninja Tour.
Yeah, did they have ACR then?
Do you know what? I don't know.
Yeah, our minds just go blank.
Our minds just go blank. We've been playing it for so long. We are not the fountain of knowledge that you think we are. But we are the fountain of knowledge that we think we are. But anyway, guys, I think we've covered everything. We've got there in the end.
Yeah.
So give us a wee thumbs up, and if you liked this video, if you like the pipe pulls, and as I say, if you like an old dad sitting talking with his young son, nattering about everything Mario Kart too, then you can come and join us the next time.
Yes, and before we go again, how do you rate this tour?
Yeah, I would personally rate it, because of the track selection, 10.
Yeah, agree. I think it's track selection is just another chef's kiss.
Yeah.
It's good to
see. The only thing that is missing that would make it like a 10.5. The only thing for me that would make it a 10.5 see if they put Airship Fortress in it.
Uh,
We haven't opened up all the cups. There might be an Airship Fortress in there.
yeah.
If there was an Airship Fortress in there, that'd be 10.5.
Yeah.
But we will see.
Yes, we will see.
Alright, so it's good night from me and it's good night from
MKT Kid.
folks. Have an excellent one, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.
Peace out.